How's it going, everybody? My cup of tea here, back in the reaction video, and we're here to watch the latest death battle from Death Battle. Yay, yay. Now, I know this battle came out a week ago. I just haven't watched it yet, but we're here to watch it now, because today we're going to be watching Hulk versus Godzilla. And apparently, Ruby Rose is going to be the next battle, or participant in the other death battle that's coming up soon, because it's right there, so yeah, there goes that review. But yeah, when I first saw this announcement after watching the Deku versus Spider-Man one, I was like, why are these two fighting? What's the reason? How do they correlate between a fight between the two? You got the Hulkster, a green, I don't like something with Satan, he got like gamma powers, versus a kaiju. I think they both have been in death battles fights in the past, battles in the past. But I heard about the fight against each other. And I do not know how strong Godzilla is, but my money is on Hulk. Now, I told myself last time that whenever I bet on the person I want to win, they usually lose. But I'm gonna go against Faith here because I don't see how Hulk can lose to Godzilla. Maybe Godzilla's cracked. Maybe Godzilla got some crazy feats I don't know about. Let's watch and find out. Alright, let's start. Let's get it. Did Hulk just get crushed? What?
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
Marvel's Green Goliath.
What was that picture of Godzilla?
King of the monsters. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Maybe I might find out why Godzilla's called Godzilla, because I really know nothing about Godzilla at all, battle. Basically. My friends like him. My friend loved Godzilla. Okay.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
I was gonna say Bruce Banner.
Just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the
How
test
dare
site.
you be a hero?
Damn
How dare you?
Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk, a pissed-off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's
the
angry.
live action
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Wait, what?
Like Joe Fix-It, the original Grey Hulk.
Alright, so that's the costume in Marvel Rivals. Okay, I didn't know he had different personalities. I don't know too much about Hulk either. I know like a little bit of Hulk, nothing about Godzilla.
Embodying alternate personalities.
Different
Like
personalities,
Joe
huh?
Fix-It, the original
Joe
Grey
Fix-It looks
Hulk.
clean. He
He's
looks clean.
a cunning gangster and the only
Hey.
Hulk who's got that drip.
The
Hey.
Devil Hulk is a
Excuse me?
violent,
What the hell is
overprotective
that?
personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone
That
knows,
is crazy.
the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems
okay,
he
Savage
also
Hulk,
developed
that's
from
what we
parental
know.
abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger.
Hold on. Wait. What is alters? Dot green, claw. Mindless Hulk, Null, Titan, and Uber Hulk. Okay. Oh no, that's his abnormal alters. We got the actual alters. We got Devil, Fractured Sun, Green Scar, Guild, Fixer, Professor, Savage. I know about World Breaker a little bit. He's like, I think that's the strongest Hulk, World Breaker one, I think. Okay.
Though
Like, he
I'd
likes
argue
puppies.
he's more clever than you'd
He
expect.
likes puppies.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with
Right.
no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk.
Okay,
a balanced
Professor
blend
Hulk.
of Banner's brain and the Hulk's
Oh, that's the
brawn.
DC
The
one.
buffest nerd you'll ever
Marvel
meet.
one, my
But
fault.
what
That
about
was
when Bruce
terrible.
takes a step back?
That was
If
terrible,
he isn't
man.
trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
Okay.
The World Breaker.
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury
Hey.
surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk
Okay.
is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock,
But
jump
why?
from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound, and shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once.
Yeah,
he was
that's
pinned
fair.
down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say world breaker, we mean it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first
Did he
universe,
break it?
which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it. By
Hold on. Are they telling me that he just broke through eternity? Let me go back real quick.
station of the first universe,
I didn't hear it. Maybe I
which
didn't hear
could
it.
bind eternity itself. Not even
Bind
Galactus
eternity.
was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it.
Okay, yeah, he broke it. So this might be a spoiler for the Hulk versus Broly fight if you guys never watched that. But how did he beat Broly if he can just break through eternity? How did he do that? How is Godzilla gonna beat this? How is Godzilla gonna stand a chance? This man broke through the chains of eternity or something binding to eternity. You're not breaking that. You're not
By
beating this man.
himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their
dang.
own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials.
Hey,
Even
Null.
without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that,
That's
Hammerman. But the green guy's got way more
That
going
is
on
wild.
than just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize
Hey,
and
Marvel-
absorb it and other
Marvel's-
radiation in various
Okay.
ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds, even getting ripped
He beat
apart by
Sentry? Oh, that's
Wolverine
crazy.
barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his
I
eyes?
did not know
and
that.
Read people's minds?
Huh?
Oh, also, he can see ghosts and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Oh, he can beat up ghosts
break
now?
through the
Okay.
boundaries of comic book borders themselves
Huh?
into the empty white between panels,
Huh?
a gutter space beyond time and concept.
Pause. What is a gutter space? While Gwen orchestrated the situation in Gwenpool Strike Back, Hulk's power had not been altered in any way, nor was this artistic salvation. Hulk exclusively broke into gutter space 3 times on his own. No other character in the story did so other than Gwen herself. Okay. Alright. We just okay, Hulk, do whatever you want then.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Exactly.
Ah,
in real
gamma.
life, gamma
Does
rays are
everything.
electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth 616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
Okay.
And that's comparative
Who's above
to
him?
big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner. I forgot. Yeah, Reed and Doom are Marvel as well. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Built the Hercollider Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire...
The what?
Doom
He goes
and
to what?
Tony.
Banner built the Hercollider Synchrotron,
Sure.
a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology.
He built it in the scraps. What was it? What's that stupid? What's that mean with Iron Man or with Tony Stark? Like he built a suit with just a box of scraps or something like that in a cave of scraps or whatever. That's hilarious.
He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He
How did
wired
you
up
do
Hulk
that?
like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his gamma bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the gamma bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the green door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension.
This is below hell? This is below hell?
But whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did.
Gamma mutates who are aware of the green doors regenerate faster than those who aren't. Power Man 1 uses the green door to return from being atomically shattered into nothing. So this green door is just great.
Werewolf.
It's just
if
amazing.
He goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble. The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third
Does
form
this
of
your
Gamma,
mind or
this
something?
anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all.
I know about this. That
Dark
one below
side
all.
of the one above all.
That's right. God has a Hulk, and he wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said, nah.
So,
Nah.
what is the Hulk? An uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't
I
overthink
don't
it,
know.
Liz. Hulk is
Yeah, stop
Hulk,
that shark, yeah.
And Hulk's the strongest one there is.
How in the world is Godzilla going to fight against the Hulk? With all that feats, how? I gotta know how strong this kaiju creature thing is. Atomic bomb, huh? He's a nightmare created out of the darkness of human souls. He's a sacred beast of the apocalypse.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan
That's
was still
crazy.
recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic roar ever.
Googly eyes. That is an epic roar. That is an
Over
epic
the
roar.
years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons,
Ultraman?
there's
Who's
at least
that? What
27
is he right
different Godzillas stomping around, not including Manila, the Scrappy-Doo of
What the heck?
kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy-Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history.
Wait, I just saw something else. I saw the president of the USA in Looney Tunes, sure, but then I saw the evolutions. You know, he said all that, you know, blah blah blah, better than critical mass, blah blah blah. Santa Claus? There's a Santa Claus evolution? What we doing here? what we doing here?
Focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations,
I need to
Godzilla
talk about
is
this.
a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall,
Dang.
at minimum, Koji smashes through skyscrapers with ease. He's so casual about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated
yeah,
beam
atomic
or
breath, I
spray
remember
of
that.
radioactive
Okay.
heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius,
that's hot.
almost 90 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
Yeah,
But
okay.
depending on how much radiation he's absorbed, or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version.
Wait, sorry, frozen so soon. So that means if the Hulk does any like gamma related moves, can't Godzilla just absorb it? Maybe is that what we're going with? Let's find out.
That doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly.
I'm sorry, double heats?
Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of
my.
his whole body,
Oh my God.
creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found
Dang.
himself face to face with a giant mech, piloted by Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku! I can't escape her! I can't escape her! Every video I watch, he just appears. Oh, wait, it came back real fast. Okay.
Piloted
We're back.
by Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku.
There's also a number of era exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes.
Sure.
Pew, pew.
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000 feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget,
okay.
G can ball with the best of them. After
Is that
Charles
Shaq?
Barkley got him his own pair of
Oh, no.
Nikes,
I thought that was Shaq.
Godzilla got busy.
It's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean.
Excuse me?
Or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons.
That's nothing,
Or
that's
when
nothing,
he
that's
no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some
Huh?
fucked up versions.
Like, no, see, you can't, no, go back. You can't just speed past that. We were saying some somewhat, not crazy feats. And then they just said, oh yeah, he went to hell too. How we get there? You can't just.
That happened about 200
I'm not ready
million
yet.
years
I'm
ago.
not
Then
processing
he
this.
went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath at Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's
Oh, he's a
scary
planet
enough
buster
for
too.
you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might,
Okay.
he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds.
is
And that
that a
nebula
lot of
is
distance?
30,000 light years away.
But
that's
sadly,
some crazy
Oji
distance.
Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The
Oh.
ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form.
Oh, that's
Godzilla's
dope.
always possessed
Oh,
heightened
that's scary.
adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So
Okay,
much so he almost
okay.
kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying
There's
Japan.
no way to get rid of Godzilla.
Why
Kill him?
Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He's stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla
It
is
just isn't the
intrinsically
same.
linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can
That's
be
good.
super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's two
Okay,
types
okay,
of
Godzilla.
Godzillas. The monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question.
Let's answer
How
it.
does Godzilla walk?
What
do you mean?
On 2 legs,
Yeah,
Wiz,
left, right,
obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh, God, here we
No,
go again.
no,
A
no.
creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point.
This
If
is the anime?
Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating
What's
all
going
over the
on
place.
right now?
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point. Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious.
Oh my
Just
God,
walking
he looks
through
vicious.
Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
This just got crazy. This is when left so fast. This got crazy. The Lord of Godzilla just got crazy all of a sudden. I was fine. I was understanding it. Then they mentioned it's a third type of Godzilla. The mind's gone. He got a Rubik's Cube. I can't solve that. Mine's gone.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building.
Yeah, we did.
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a
No, sorry, there's so much. Hold on. The singularity cannot be destroyed. It is the nature of space-time. So to speak that it cannot be destroyed from within space-time. It is like a character in a movie trying to break this. Okay. The singularity is just a hole given from outside the screen. The characters in the film don't have a hand to plug the hole. Okay, I think I understand.
Interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
That's not to say such an event
That's
can't
broken.
happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts.
Yeah.
TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of
Yeah, that-
archetype
yeah,
into
that.
its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it, because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
So how Hulk gonna kill it?
Look at the skulls. Gaze
How's Hulk
into
gonna kill
their
it? 'Cause
eyes.
we know Hulk can
Now
be
you
killed
are
because of the Broly
completely hypnotized.
Like last couple of years.
You've fallen into my evil trap. I order you right now. Go to deathbattle.gg.
My hand's making.
Well, it didn't work. They're still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
No, Boomstick, this is terrible. How can I get them to go to the Death Battle website?
Just tell them about all the cool Death Battle stuff they'll find, like a bunch of exclusive merch, every episode ever, even ones not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. So how about it, guys?
that didn't
Go
know.
to
Okay.
www.deathbattle.gg.
All right, you heard him. Don't make a liar out of
You
Boomstick.
heard him too,
Go
yeah.
to deathbattle.gg.
Is it?
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Bruh, I don't know how this fight's gonna go.
Death
I
Battle!
do not know how this is gonna be an ad. Okay. I do not know how this fight's gonna turn out. Cause I thought, oh yeah, Hulk got this easily. And they bring all this crazy lore with Godzilla. Now I don't know what to believe in anymore. I don't know. I'm still gonna go root for the Hulk. But I have no idea who is gonna stay dead between the two. Literally I can't even tell you like who I can't even predict like what's gonna happen to lead to like someone winning or not. I can't predict it. Maybe something with the green door. Maybe it's like on a cooldown limit. Like, hey, if you die like 10 times in one day, you just die or something. I don't know. But let's see what happens. Let's go. Is Godzilla just gonna keep on evolving every time it dies or something like that? Just like I might just go evolve and evolve.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
In a single leap. There goes that stomp. Man, the Hulk left what, 100,000 pounds? I think he said. No, billion. I think it was billion. Oh yeah, Hulk. Throw the car. That's gonna work. No dialogue, just straight hands, just straight action. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Oh my god!
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble.
No! Hulk stays!
That caught me off guard. Now it's over. Oh, he's evolving. Hey, yo, Hulk, watch out. That thing hurts. That thing burns. Jeez.
You think you're strong? I scar the world!
Oh, this Scar. Is this Scar Hulk or Warburg? I think it's Scar. He said Scar. Oh my god. Ease those. Oh yeah, shut that up. Ugh. Oh, that was kind of cool. Hey, Hulk, I'm gonna get off of him. Ooh, don't have time to get back in there. Oh, falling out like a meteor. This is some devastation right here, folks. This is some devastation. It's too easy. It's too easy. Bro, Godzilla got packed up again.
Lizard.
Oh no, we're getting ultimate, aren't we? Oh, yep, here we go. Dang, disintegration. I hope that they evacuated the area.
I think I understand.
Excuse me, what's going on? Oh yeah, that, yeah. Watch out for that.
It's been
What
days
happened?
since the battle began. And
Days?
The red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are.
Oh, murder, okay.
How does it work?
Well, smash.
Ah, they built a device to like try to stop him. Okay, they're working together.
Trillion to 1 and rising. That's the odds. Chance to nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive.
Okay.
Like gamma. 1,000 times.
Oh, well, they went crazy for this one. They went crazy with this fight.
1 trillion. I just need 1.
Oh, they're experimenting every single time to like get the right gadget, I guess, to kill him fully. Oh, that's creative. Is this the one? Oh, they did that thing in the, they talk about in the anime. Yeah.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
I finally got one right. I
Okay,
finally
bring
got
this
one
baby.
right.
What happened?
Yeah, yeah, what happened?
Complicated,
Yeah.
So let's break this down into
Nah, real quick. So what I think is like what happened was you basically you have 2 unkillable people, like Hulk, Godzilla, and for Godzilla, you know, it's not like that smart that I know of. Like it's not like it's just chaos, destruction, destroy. But the Hulk, since he's working with Banner, we've seen him work with Banner. They showed in the comics. They were probably devising a way to like try to stop this version of Godzilla for good. So they were working together. You had Bruce Banner working on like a device that you saw him with the little gauntlet. And I guess they're running like different trials and experiments. Because they said it's been days since this fight's been going on, the reporter, before, she got kaboomed. So, wow, that's interesting. Because I always wonder what would happen if they do like a death battle where 2 people just can't die. Like, just like, how would they figure that one out? I mean, they had done something in the past, but it's a little different. But I like this one. I like
3
this one.
categories. First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk,
Hulk's
is
stronger though.
beyond
Hulk is
that.
stronger.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes
Yeah,
the
we weren't
power
worried about power
advantage.
here.
But
We weren't worried
factoring in
about that.
Ultima changes things.
Never mind, we
the
worry about
entity
power.
sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could
True, yeah.
overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in
So
power and
Todd-
stats.
okay, what can negate one is
Especially when
just
you look at
so
their
strong.
immortality.
This was practically
one is-
a
yeah.
never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar, so both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions.
ties is crazy.
So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which
Yeah.
themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the house
Didn't
of
know about all
ideas,
this, though.
the
Didn't know about all
domain
that.
of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the house of ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below.
Gotcha.
This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real
okay,
question is,
okay.
if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal superdimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer,
Infinite speeds is
turning
crazy.
Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made a device with those particles that breaks space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer
okay.
that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like
Bruce.
the Dimension Calculator? Hell,
Banner.
the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the
he had
infinite
all the time.
multiverse.
There was only one way this could end, and only one person who could make it so.
Even among gods and monsters, man was the ultimate weapon.
The winner is Bruce Banner.
Let's go, Bruce.
Next time
Let's
on
go, Hulk.
Death Battle.
I know one's Ruby. Who's the second one, though? Wait, Soul Eater? Wow, that's actually kind of funny. I forgot the name.
Subscribe
Yeah,
and
Maka,
join
there we
us a
go.
member to see
Ruby
more
versus
Death
Soul
Battle.
Eater Maka,
Thanks
huh?
for watching.
Wow, that's interesting. I got my gripes with Soul Eater, but wow, that's last episode. Wow, that's interesting though. I didn't see that one coming. I mean, yeah, they both got sipes, right? Yeah, I know. I watched Ruby like the first couple episodes way back when. I never kept up with it. So I don't know how strong Ruby is. I'm gonna go with Maka because that's Soul Eater, but that's gonna be an interesting one. That's gonna be an interesting fight right there. I'll tell you what. But yeah, that was a very unexpected battle. I could not predict who was gonna win that after learning the facts between the two. Again, I had my money on Hulk. I just wasn't sure how he was gonna kill Godzilla. And because I saw the Hulk versus Broly fight, I'm like, okay, Hulk can be killed. I don't know how he died, but he can be killed. But it seems like Godzilla could not hit the finishing blow on Hulk. So we just had a battle of a battle of time. Basically Bruce had all the time in the world to figure out how to kill Godzilla, fully defeat him. And he figured it out. He figured it out. The power of brains and bronze. Stop. Stop. Oh, that was a great battle. That was a fun battle right there. Man, I'm just I'm curious about Godzilla. I did not know Godzilla was like that. I just thought it was like a, you know, just a big kaiju lizard that just can shoot like, you know, laser beam or nuclear beams from its mouth every now and then. Did not know it fought with demons, went to hell, have a whole big crazy form that can like destroy planets or universes, whatever. Didn't know about that until today. So that was very, very interesting to learn about. But let's go Hulk. Let's go Hulk. Green Beast. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. We got a ton more video to watch today. And thank you for watching. MyCupOfTea out of here. See you later. Man. I'm just glad I was finally able to root for a character and they won. Because I was really thinking about rooting for Godzilla just so I don't lose for once. But I'm like, no, what if this is a time where I pick a character that I like to win? I don't know where I'm going with this. I blanked out. Let me stop. I blanked out.